to have courage for whatever comes in life. Everything lies in that. What a great favor God does to those He places in the company of good people. Accustom yourself continually to make many acts of love, for they enkindle and melt the soul. I would never want any prayer that would not make the virtues grow within me. You pay God a compliment by asking great things of Him.
We'll know that we're Christians by our love is stated, and it's been a goal of the church to live out their faith, our faith, in a manner that is reflective of that love. And I think when you look at the 90+ ministries here at St. Teresa's, you're seeing people express their faith in a very loving way.
They'll know we are Christians by our love. That means that when I portray God to others, that I'm showing His love to them.
If somebody told me that they were too busy to volunteer, I would question that pretty hard, because it doesn't take a lot of time. And I do an hour a week, and it's not hurting me at all. And there's people here that do a lot more time than that, and it doesn't seem to bother them at all. I think it's rewarding.
I think of the fellowship here at St. Teresa's. I think of the lovely priests that are here every Sunday when we attend services. I've made a lot of friends since I've been here.
Initially, when we first came here, things were scary to get up and do an EME or serve communion. It's something you've never done before. But now it feels very comfortable.
It was very scary for me to decide to be a lector. I thought, oh, I can't possibly do that. You know, it's just too difficult. I've found out that I really love doing that also.
Well, I've been to several parishes throughout my life, and I've had occasional places and times when I would just think, I should be doing something. I should be helping somehow, in some way. So I volunteered to be an usher.
Well, I had a good friend of mine who was an usher, and then he got me into it. And it's kind of helping others, mostly. I kind of enjoy passing out the missals, greeting everyone, and then when we go in for Mass, I enjoy helping with the collection, and then after Mass, sorting the money. It's just helping with little things. I think it's nice to have volunteers that are regular parishioners that people will identify with.
Volunteering at St. Teresa gives you a lot of satisfaction to help the parish with your talents that you have.
Vatican II has asked the people of the church to be the church. We are the church through baptism and through our willingness to give of ourselves, both in time, talent, and treasure. And certainly the multiple ministries that we have are reflective of some very good fruit here in this part of God's vineyard.
I just felt that I had inside me a need to do something, and that was to teach catechism. And so I just responded to it. It's hard for me to get down to one, well, this is what did it. I think it was an accumulation of things and just being open to the Holy Spirit.
I grew up in this church. I was confirmed in this church. I am now mom of a third generation here in this church, an altar server, and today was his first day doing it, and I'm very proud of him. that my mom passed on to me the need to serve the church, the need to participate in the church, because as they say every Sunday, we are the church. And now I'm passing that on to my son.
First, you have to go through a 6-week training, and then you get the use of it. But when you get used to it, the first time you ever do it, it's more of your heart starts pumping, and then you start to get really scared. But actually, it turns out pretty fun.
Okay. How long have you been all through serving?
This is my first time, and it's really fun. I've been wanting to do this for years.
I've done it for like 4 years.
And how do you feel inside when you're serving your fellow parishioners?
I mean, it's better than sitting down and kind of
reading book.
Yeah, kind of like being with the other people. It kind of sets you apart, and you feel better about it. You feel, hey, I'm helping these people understand what's going on. I'm making it easier for the priest to do whatever he's doing.
But let's say you have a talent for speaking, you could be a lector. For singing, you could be part of the choir.
The church is the people of God, and we are the people of God. For therefore, we are the church. And to be a church, we must be a missionary church. We are being sent, we must serve. My major ministry is the RCIA ministry, and to see those people grow in God, to see them enter the church, is such joy and happiness. It's almost like being a new parent every time I see one of them in Mass.
They'll tell you, do what you can do, and it's very important. And how do you find out what you can do? Go to the resource directory for the church. It's a wonderful resource directory, and it's got names and phone numbers of everybody that's